I told you can't see it.
And then find me, please.
I told you can't see the alarm.
Oh, you can see it. It's definitely seen.
Oh, that's broken.
There's a fire. Hurry. Oh, don't touch me. The bird.
The fire alarms are broken.
Oh my gosh, the sky is falling.
Come on, let's go move it. Keep order. Oh shit, my keys. Fuck my keys. Fuck, I left my keys in the car.
Nobody saw that.
Shit, I left my keys on the couch.
It'll work for you.
Nobody saw that.
Where's Germshide? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah. You just have like,
Grab my iPad. Mr. Germshide, is your room locked?
Yes.
My keys are on the couch, so my car keys are.
I think a lot of people left stuff.
I was listening to some good music. I was getting to the good
You were
bit.
jamming?
Yes, I heard it. Thankfully, I kept my volume down on my headphone, Mr. Germshide.
Yeah.
That's why I turn it down when I listen to music, so if something happens, I can hear.
There you go.
Tanner, my keys are on the couch in the classroom. I left them there.
Go grab them. How are you gonna get home without your keys?
They're in the classroom on the couch where I left
They're
them.
burning right now.
I don't care. I can hotwire the son of a gun. I had training on hot wiring. The only thing I grabbed was the iPad and I ran. If there's fire,
Flames. Oh my gosh.
Mr. Germshide, during the drill, the only thing I'll grab is my iPad, my phone, keys, and water and run for it.
Yeah.
Everything else can burn. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
replaceable. Did you get an email about that?
But what?
The drill?
Yeah, we knew it was coming. That's why Mr. Thurston and I were standing in the back like, when's this going to happen?
Well, why didn't you tell anybody in the class while we talk about safety?
Well, because you don't, it's a drill. You have to practice for surprise. We can't warn you about a drill.
Yeah, I know they never warned you. They just did it. They didn't even, like, I would have gotten an email with Mr. Kraft one day, and we got it. I was teaching a history lesson in World War II.
Yeah.
They went, burn. I'm like, oh, come on now.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm like, which way do we go? He's like, you take a right, head down the hallway towards the stairs by the resource room.
Yeah.
The doors, you go out to the parking lot. Well, there was a fire, so they relocated us to the city hall away from the building. Fire department went in. It took them a whole hour to get to the school because
man.
you know it's a volunteer fire department. It takes a little bit for them to get there.
That's right.
And like by the time it's done, the school's on fire.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I could hear
Bet
the.
you were really bummed about that.
No, I was happy, but I was sad. I got interrupted by my lesson, so I'm sad.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, I heard some of the alarms down here upstairs are broken too. Like you can't even hear them. Some of them don't even work.
Some of them just go off at different times.
No, Miss Henry said that they don't work at all.
Yeah.
She said that when I looked at,
Fix some of them.
you know, I looked at the panel in the office, and it always says 10 troubles on this side of the building.
Oh, yeah.
And the alarms aren't wired correctly, or they just aren't sinking in. Simplexes are very messy to work with.
Yeah.
Because Endelin had simpler ones, but the problem is the fire alarm panel had a mind of its own. If we weren't going to have a drill, the fire alarms just want to go off when they please. Like they would all randomly go off.
Well, that's still good.
Well, because people hit the detector all the time. The detectors get stirred up. We have fans, so they're spinning constantly. Oh, it's a mess though. See, I just grabbed the iPad. I'm like, let's run for it.
That's all right.
I took the keyboard off, my headphones out, and I'm just like, screw it. Yeah, last year I was in the weight room. Some kid was I was helping this kid lift like about 100 pounds. Fire alarms went off all of a sudden on that unexpected one, dropped it right on his neck almost.
Oh my gosh.
And Swedberg turned around and he was like, what the? And he was right with me.
Yeah.
Took me and 5 other students to pick off the weight off him.
Oh my goodness.
And then when we ran, Swedberg's like, grab this.
Yeah.
I went into the office and the seniors switched the doorknob so he could get locked in the office. I closed it and grabbed it and I got locked in the office. Like, let me out. Then I was last to leave. I closed the fire doors. I closed everything in the hallway. My friend's in the bathroom doing his business. Like, the school's on fire. You're going to burn. Run.
Oh, no.
And he's like, I can't stop. Went to the locker room. Kids were drooling.
Oh, that's no good.
And then Miss Janine was sitting out the door. Swedberg told her I was the last one out because I was doing my rounds. Miss Henry saw me running around.
Yeah.
Janine's like, is everybody out? I'm like, yes. And she's like, good. And we went, so we're standing down by the crosswalk there.
Yeah.
She said, get out the way. She said, hit Swedberg like, you might want to get out of the road in case fire trucks come.
Yeah.
And it started raining when we got back in. It started raining. It was that cloudy day. It was cold.
Yeah.
It rained just as we were going in. Oh, you can see it still. But like we just talked about this though.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
Oh, you could have told us.
No, I'm not telling you about a drill. That defeats the purpose.
Last year
You
though,
gotta treat it like the real thing, or you're not
and
gonna do it a
then
real
we had the
thing.
2 last year. I was in Woods class.
Yeah.
And Mr. Aronson was gone, so Swickla had no keys to get out the back door. We came out this way, and guess what? We actually had to, instead of going over there, we met over here, but me and a bunch of kids, I took all the kids, took them right over to where we go out where the shop is. Swickla was trying to find us, but he knew that we would all be going that way because that's our rally point. Then I remember Miss Henry come popping her head out the door.
Gotcha.
I'm like, quick. I don't know, it's still going on, it looks like still.
Yeah, Mr. Salisbury's looking for the all clear. Like, go back in.
Or there's still a fire, or it could be a real one.
Could be real. Never know.
Yeah, but
Never know.
what happened was in the weight room, like Swedberg's like, close the fire doors before you leave. He's like, get him. And I'm like, if